Alright, today we are going to discuss and revise about HACCP and all the frequently asked questions about HACCP, which is stand for Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point. Firstly, we're going to look at how HACCP was formed. HACCP aim to provide safe food for astronauts before it was eaten. Previously, most safety food systems were based solely on testing a food sample after it had been produced. The main principle of HACCP involved taking a preventive approach by looking at what could go wrong at each stage in the food industry or along the food supply chain, and implementing CCP or control in order to prevent the problems from occurring. The official definition of HACCP by WHO Codex Alimentarius Commission was provided after an E. coli breakout in Scotland in 1996. And after that, it was recommended that all businesses adopt this HACCP system in order to ensure their food safety. You are highly recommended to know about HACCP if you are related to food business, including in the management part, production part, operation or quality assurance, of course. And if you handling food, if you are a food handler, if you manage this industry, if you are a chef or cook, if you are engineer related to this food plant and manufacturing industry, quality control staff, of course, if you deal with food in kitchen, you are a caterer or a cafe assistant, and if you are a factory worker. The basic things that you must know regarding HACCP. The first one is, what is food hygiene? Food hygiene is the control of harmful bacteria through different cooking methods such as safe cooking, chilling process. You maintain the right cooking, the right temperature, and cleaning and avoiding this contamination. What is contamination? Contamination is the presence of anything biological, physical, chemical or allergenic in a food product that can cause harm if those food were eaten. What is food safety? Food safety is the safe handling, preparation, cooking and storage of food so that to safeguard it from anything that could cause harm to the customer. And what is food safety management system? Okay, this is a system which consists of documented procedures that can be outline of actions need to be taken by the premises or by responsible person in order to ensure the food handled is safe to eat. What is HACCP? Question number 1. So it is the highest quality food quality standard, and it is recognized worldwide. HACCP is a risk management system which is designed to identify, assess, evaluate and control hazards in the entire food production process. Audits focus on the risks and potential causes of food safety hazards and utilizes preventative action, uh, which known as CCP or critical control point. So basically, HACCP is a safety management system using a systematic preventive approach to control hazard, right? What FDA says? What's the official definition of HACCP provided by FDA? HACCP is a management system in which food safety is addressed through the analysis and control of biological, chemical and physical hazards from raw material production, during procurement and handling, to manufacturing, distribution and consumption of the finished product. Alright, in order to clearly do HACCP, there are 3 basic questions that need to be answered. So HACCP, Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point. Question number 1, what hazard can enter the product? We need to identify what hazard that can enter the product. Question number 2, we need to know where do these hazards occur. And question number 3, we need to identify how we can control or eliminate these hazards. Why HACCP is important? Right. Generally to save costs, for consumer safety, for export purpose. It will provide a very strong marketing advantage to the company. By implementing HACCP, we can avoid hazard and produce finished product, as we have the design measures to reduce this risk to a safe level, and if the measure go up reach the limit, then we have the corrective action that can be taken in order to reduce the hazard or at a safe level. So basically this is why HACCP is important. What is the requirement of HACCP? In order to ensure that HACCP can be done successfully, we need HACCP plan, the preventive actions, apply control measures. We need to consider food hygiene. We can basically it's called PRP or prerequisite program. If our prerequisite program is good, then HACCP can easily implement it. Then the other requirement is product verification, product safety, hazard analysis, product tasting, and auditing process. Right. This is some preview on HACCP preliminary steps, HACCP preliminary step, and principle of HACCP. Usually, person in charge for this A highly expert person on HACCP is the HACCP team, which lead by QA or quality assurance personnel. Alright, so they have the preliminary step, uh, and then they have some discussion to identify and describe the product intended use, to construct a flow diagram of the product process, and then to verify this flow diagram on site. And then this HACCP have 7 main principles, including hazard analysis. CCP establish the critical limit, establish the monitoring system, establish the corrective actions, verification procedure, and well documented. So if no documentation, that means you not doing HACCP. That's the principle. That's the the HACCP concept. If you do the HACCP, you need to do the documentation as well. So what industry and measure area that can apply HACCP? Usually all food related industry can apply this HACCP, whether you are dealing with fruits and vegetables, meat or meat products like sausage, and burger. If you are dealing with dairy products, milk, egg. If you are dealing with fish or fishery products, spices, cereals, bakery and confectionery product, nuts and nut product, restaurant or cooking service provider, and also fast food operation and other area that involve food. Whether you are big company, small company, you are suppliers, manufacturer, enterprises, and retailers along the food chain. As long as you have a well-defined PRP, then it's easily to do this HACCP. What is hazard? So basically, there are 3 main hazards that are usually identified and need to be controlled in food, which are the biological hazard. This include all the bacteria, viruses, parasites, right? And this is called the physical hazard. Okay, we need to identify. For example, if you are dealing with the chicken product, what's the mostly likely occurring biological hazard that need to be controlled? For example, the presence of salmonella to prevent the outbreak, or the presence of E. coli, which are usually due to uh, unhygiene practice or cross-contamination. Okay, that's biological hazard. And then the second one is chemical hazard. This might be the one that can cause injury or poisoning and include even naturally occurring substances such as allergen or other chemical hazard that can even include intended ingredient, but if it is used above or exceed the limit or the intended amount. For example, antibiotics, pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides. Also, this chemical hazard include the accidentally added ingredient or cleaning chemicals or paint or pest control chemicals. Right. So, the other one is physical hazard, which is any foreign object that accidentally added into the food that can cause injury if eaten. For example, glass, metal grinding. If it's metal, it's easy if you have the metal detector, so it will automatically discard product that contain metal. Or if it contains screws, stones, or hard plates. So that's the 3 main hazards that usually occur in food product. Alright, so this is some preliminary steps